Alright, fixed it. We're back, we're back, we're alive. Anyway, yeah, we're just passing the turn here. I still don't do the stream decker. I'll do it between games or something. Bara, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I wasn't following you. Yeah, sometimes I watch people and I'm just like, oh shit, never hit the button. But thanks. More Dimir Signets deal. I'm not gonna revoke those. Just gonna spend this turn playing and equipping sword and smashing. Stoneforge time. Grab sword. Leave file on 2. What do we got? So what am I scared of here? Some sort of removal? They can't really answer sword. They're blue-black. Don't exactly have a lot of answers for a sort of Fire and Ice here. Bridge would be scary. Ooh, another recruiter's great. Eternally, like, getting punished until the end of time for never deploying this vial, because I have to very clunkily leave this one on 2 for this revoker. But recruiter giving me access to, like, Wisp or something is nice. There's 60 in the main and there's 50 in the side of the Nick Victim Living Wish. That's about as descriptive as you could get. Honestly. Burn, Gabu, burn. Thanks for the follow. Remember when I said we should deploy Vial? So you never said deploy Vial instead of Mom. You said deploy the Vial before I drew the Mom, and I decided to play the Mom because it was safer. I wanted to get the Mom online to protect my dudes. But now our mana is pretty tied up, because this turn we're playing and equipping the sword as soon as we get out of my draw step. What if my opponent had a removal spell here? This Mom's preventing my recruiter from dying. I don't know. Did you blow it in with Holy Light yet? Nope, we've played 3 matches. This is the 3rd match, and we have yet to board it in. I was thinking about Mom when I mentioned curving out, equipping the sword. Oh. Did you mention curving out, equipping the sword? I didn't see that. Am I killing these Strixes? Or, like, one of them? I think I'm just shooting their face. Hey, we can play the Vial this turn. Don't worry about it. I guess, like, EE would be... No, they don't have a 3rd color. They can't blow up the sword. I may have disconnected at that point. Yeah, the technical difficulties came in. See, now we're only 1 turn behind on the Vial, and the Mom's online already. Easy peasy. This Revoker's turning off the first Tezzeret or Thopter Foundry they find. Technical difficulties is a great song. It is a much worse thing that happens on stream. It happens to me too much. I need to get, like, better internet. What is this? I'm scared. Damnation, huh. Yeah, that's beatable. Can't do anything about it. Play Tezzeret. Do it. Yes. Tezzeret, Agent of Bolas. Now I can take this vial up to 3. Really tempted to attack their face here. They have 1 draw before they're just dead. God, attacking their face is so tempting. God. How do I get punished here if I attack their face? What am I scared of? Thopter Foundry? I can attack through a Thopter Foundry with the sword as well. Wait, do I have lethal if I just attack this Tezzeret? This thing attacks for 6 and I can like recruit for a Wisp here? So I can still just take the Tezzeret off the board and have lethal. Unless they draw a Thopter Foundry, they can make a bunch of Thopters. But we can attack through it and then Wisp the Recruiter, go grab Relic Order or another Revoker to turn it off. I guess I'm supposed to kill the Tezzeret. That doesn't work since you're Wisping. No, I'm killing the Tez and just, like, I have lethal next turn. Wisp prevents me from like, I think it's lethal unless they top deck exactly, like, another Damnation or Thopter Foundry here. Okay, yeah, they're dead. We did it. Just put a Spirit Keeper here. They're already dead. They know they're dead. I have Flicker Wisp. Whew, we did it. It was a weird one. Alright, let me do some updating of various things. We need to Spirit Keeper show them the sick tech. Yeah, they never even got to see it. Would have been nice to have the access to that Spirit Keeper when they Damnation to me, though. Like, if I had that Vial on 3, it just would have been obscene. Play a Brightling and a Holy Light. We cut the Blessed Alliance and Sideboard Jailer. No, not 10 Palace Jailers. Alright. Stream Decker list is updated if Josani, was that their name? Someone was in the chat wanting Stream Decker stuff. But it's updated. My list changed pretty slowly, so I think if you had played the Vial earliest of the Mom, you could have. 10 Joel Sani, that was it. Yeah, because we could have, the Mom wouldn't have died, and we could have Vialed it in, and then we could have actually, like, equipped the sword to the Revoker, attack them, and, like, attack the Mom at the Tezzeret, pick it off. No, because we were 1 turn short, right? We would have still had a Vial on 2 and 1. We were not on for, like, the 3 and 2 turn yet. That was going to be the following turn. I should also record that game. Do I have Blue-Black Tez on here? Probably not. There's Grixis Tez. Oh, there's Blue-Black Tez. We did it. 2, 4, 1, 2. Cool. I've won that match 2-0 twice. Obviously, is super favorite for Death and Taxes. Brought in Surgical and got him by taking K Command. They were just blue-black as far as we saw. Also, that seems kind of loose. Oh, Grixis. I totally missed. I totally missed with the first half of that conversation, sorry. That also seems loose, though, bringing that against Grixis. Yeah, sounds good. Cold Snap theme deck or Masters 25 plows. What are the Masters 25 plows? Are those just the Therese Nielsen arts? Or is it Therese? I always forget. I want to say the Masters 25 plows, but I don't know what either of them look like. Therese art, center text, no flip. Ooh, that sounds pretty nice. Let's see these. Ooh, oh, I do like those actually. Those look nice. Masters 25 plows. I like them. Pretty sure DNT is unfavored against Tez lists. I win, but I'm pretty sure it can go. Yes, I agree. It's probably unfavored. I think we're just porting here. Don't want to run things into days because I can pretty easily play around days with this hand. What's up, Ice9? Thanks for the bit. I'm going to chill in here rather than finish my league because playing versus Storm is too intense for me, even when I win. Sounds stressful. Totally opposite when Death Attacks plays against Storm. It's just super relaxing because there's not a lot of game decisions you have to make. But definitely Miracles versus Storm seems very high intensity. Ooh, Blue-Red Delver. Neat. Blue-Red Delver, and we get this Mom online, so we'd like Mom and then Stoneforge for Batterskull. And this Delver didn't flip. Ooh, trading Mom for here actually seems tempting. But probably not, for the reason that I just said. Just getting Mom Stoneforge for Batterskull seems nuts. Unless they like True Name me. But we're going to be porting them all the way, so True Naming me is going to be hard. Oh, jeez. You have to decide whether you're off your handshake before packing your cards in. Yeah, a lot of Galaxy Brain decisions in the Antverse. First Death and Taxes matchup. I should port this after this trigger resolves because they could cast Brainstorm. That was dumb. Oh well. Did not get punished. And they have a Lightning Bolt. Cool beans. I would kind of like them to stop playing lands. I'm just going to take it. I really don't want them to just, like, jam True Name. Favorite game so far was Ant Player keeping Petal for LED Ponder. YOLO'd and 4 cards for blanks. Oof. I played against Ant, was it Wednesday or a little bit before that? It was sometime this week that they went Lotus Petal Go, and then I played a land, or I went like land Chalice or something. No, I forget exactly what happened, but I went land Go, and they go crack Petal Brainstorm and then concede on the spot. Man, it's getting Batterskull wrong here. Especially now that we have Prelate in hand to mitigate burn. Do we want to get something like Sword to try to not die to True Name Nemesis? We have Wisp to deal with this Insectile Aberration. We have Sanctum Prelate to deal with, like, getting bolted out of the game. Batterskull just seems pretty nutty, but I'm scared that my opponent's just gonna, like, jam True Name, and that's gonna be bad for me. What do you want? You're never here during the stream. You're never here during the stream. It's a cat stream. This is weird. You're also just laying the most uncomfortably possible. We also port the less like FT and Swift Spear. I also just like Batterskull because it doesn't cost me 4 mana. I can keep porting them. Alright, get out of here. Anyway. Kind of scared of a price of progress. honestly. We're playing so many non-basics. And before Bolt Fire Blast, yeah, that's why I kind of want to just prel it off the Bolt right now instead of wisping this Insectile Aberration. Yeah, Pop Bolt Fire Blast gets me pretty hard, though. Also, putting this Prelate on 1 with this Plow in hand is a little bit awkward, so maybe I'm just supposed to Wisp. I could also just Wisp the Stoneforge, so let's try that. Just pass. We're at 14. Yeah, Wisp in play. Wisp also helps us not get popped as badly. That is fair. Damn, they just bolt me. Solid. Do burn players near you say this is the price for progress every time they hit you for 6? I wouldn't know. Price of progress generally doesn't hit me for a lot. I have a Batter Skull. I don't know what, like, they're just like tossing burn at my face, hoping that's gonna finish the job. We do get to wisp my Stoneforge and then like sword up a Batter Skull and just absolutely murder them, so even if they have turn him here, we're fine. So we put in the Batter Skull, and then Wisp. Is Rashad really progress? Oh, just GG's, right? Yeah. Opponent's super dead. We just get sword and murder them with Batter Skull. We did it. Alright. Blue Red Delver. Is it 4 cards? I wonder if Holy Light seems really miserable if they're not on Young Pyros or True Names. If they're just on, like, the Wizard version that has, whatever that Storm Chaser mage. So there's definitely these 4. And it's probably, Cut, Revokers, and Recruiter, and Crusader? Something like that for these 4. And we can cut the other Recruiter for Holy Light. I'd still not bring in Holy Light, even if it's good, it's still 3 mana. Yeah, I'll bring in Holy Light if I see a True Name next game, but probably not worth it in, like, the blind here. Have we considered a copy of the literal card Lifelink? It'd probably better just play, like, Basilisk Color, right, Patrick? Oh, yeah, Cut Jailer. Oops. Forgot about that one. That usually comes out instead of a Crusader or Recruiter. Probably like Recruiter a little more. Jailer's pretty horrendous. Basilisk Color is probably way more playable than the literal card Lifelink, Patrick. It even combos with Walking Ballista. How do you lose? Yeah, seems fine. Combo. Give him the business. Get that old modern Eldrazi-tron combo. Walking Ballista, Basilisk Collar. Unbeatable. Don't cut Jailer. It's Blue-Red Delver. When am I gonna need a Fiend Hunter that gives my opponent a Howling Mine against Blue-Red Delver? Against the deck with like 8 haste threats and or True Name Nemesis. Pre-Twin Band, people played Vampiric Link in Modern Grixis Sidewars View. Yeah, that is true. You could put it on your Gurmag Angler, or you could put it on your opponent's Eidolon, and it was great both times. I beat Blue Red Delver with Jailer. Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes you beat decks with, like, Jailer. Sometimes you beat decks with cards, then immediately go to sideboard and cut them. That seems probably fine. Alright. This is not a hand that's going to play around Daze, that's for sure. Well, Swiftspear is a lot less scary than Delver. I wonder if I just fire off this Plow now. They have 5 cards in. If they Daze it... What are you guys doing? Cats are fighting again. So we could plow this. We could also just wait a turn, but we have so many good cards I want to be casting this game that are very live to get dazed. I don't care about just plowing here. I guess I should have done the F6 check. I hate, like, doing that, though. I don't like playing by Moto rules. Like, you don't get to see your opponent pass priority into main 2 online, or offline. I tend to try not to make plays because of, like, useless or very minor information like that Moto can give you. Your Delver lists, yeah, they are all over the place. It's just like, there's risk factors, there's Young Pyros, there's Storm Chasers, there's True Names. Blue Red Delver lists are definitely in flux right now. There's even, like, the fucking weird-ass Niv Magus Elemental. Some of them are, like, all in on Wizards with, like, Soulscar Mage. I was playing a Terramander. Yeah, Terramander seems kind of neat. It's like almost Grimlock Angler, right? Better than Cryptic Serpent, I think. So opponent just cast a bunch of cantrips there. I don't think I want to cast Stoneforge into a Daze now. They just cantripped a bunch. They slammed True Name, though. I don't want to get my Council's Judgment Daze, so maybe this is bait. I don't hate just playing Mom here, though. If they just, like, land Slam True Name, which they're not, then I probably don't fire off the Judgment immediately. I probably need to, like, try to bait a Daze out of their hand or something. Chain Lightning. I will not pay double red. Oh man, Brailing. It's a good draw. No one has played Cryptic Serpent since the month after. I saw Cryptic Serpent, like Rug Delver was playing it sometimes. But it's definitely not super good. I think Terramander is more playable than Cryptic Serpent is. I don't know how much merit that gives it. This guy's 2 mana 5/5 Let's be clear here. You gotta pay 2 mana minimum over the course of multiple turns. But it also isn't always 2 mana. Sword or Jite? I think we're pretty set on life. I think I just want Sword here. Just like overly concerned with True Nemesis. Can't Bolt an Angler in response. I mean, if you have another blue, you can just adapt it again, right? To counter the Bolt. Yeah, Sword is the only one that I can't just, like, either force them to kill the Stoneforge or just play and equip a Jite attack next turn. So maybe Sword wasn't right. Land? Land would be nice. Show us on the dollar the team and touch. Use for real, though. I'm, like, unnaturally scared of True Name in matchups that I can afford to play around it. I will, like, go out of my way a lot to try to play around it. I think I'm also just gonna wisp my Stoneforge here. Rather than just, like, putting in a Sword. It seems really slow, and we're at a pretty cushy life total. If they Daze me, it's whatever. If I summon Hose Blade, yeah, it's kind of tough. Just play Menriki. Menriki doesn't exactly do it. And so now we'll grab Batterskull, I think. Oh god, cats are knocking down shit. These dang cats. I think you're asking why they are playing Miracle. It's like, what's the tech against Rug Delver? Is that you show them in the current year on the calendar. Attack against Blue-Eye Stoneblade as you showed them a Miracles deck list. Oh, see, they're the all-in Wizards list displaying Soulscar Mage. But they're also not killing my Stoneforge. And I have a Batterskull, so that's pretty bad for them. We get greedy and just slam Sword here. Why do all Legacy Streamers have cats? I don't know! Attack against D&T is showing them a Foil Masks Brainstorm. I just like Ballista for one-ing here. Feels kind of terrible, but I would put in the Sword. You just like jam, no fear, no Bolt Respect. I mean, they probably would have bolted the Stoneforge if they had it. So it's like probably pretty reasonable, but like no respect is kind of scary. No fear, he would have killed it. Yeah, exactly. That was my process. So worst case, they bolt the Wisp, we untap, we still have like Batterskull. I hope they just bolt the Wisp in response here. Stifle. Go Sword. They're not F6, which concerns me. Alright, nope, they're just dead. Cool. We could... They're probably going to cast a spell here. They're not F6'd, but... Is 1 damage to their... Like, 2 damage to their face really worth? Like, we're going to attempt to kill the Soulscar Mage. They're probably going to, like, Brainstorm here or something. Nope, never mind. We just kill it. Sweet. Did we play land this turn? Yeah, we did. This matchup is so easy. Yeah, I mean, Blue-Red Delver is definitely favored for Death and Taxes. And also my opponent had, like, a not very strong start here. This is Shatter on the Sword. Yep. Already did a shit ton of damage, though, and we get to Batterskull. We just get to, like, Batterskull Wasteland. Guess I'll play Aether Vial. Don't really want a Ballista for 1. We get a Batterskull pickup. Again, playing around Trinity Nemesis here. Wasteland. I don't think I need to like leave up pickup Batterskull if they have a second Smash to Smithereens. We're still winning this game by like leaps and bounds. Is this a true name? I also have Council's Judgment for it. Oh, no, it's just fetch attack. Alright, I'll take the bait. It's probably just another Shatter. There's like, we have to get the Shattered eventually. I'll see if I get to block here. Second Shatter, sure. Now it's Brightling time. I guess I should have cast this pre-combat if they force it. I don't know if I want to attack with both. I guess just attacking with Flicker Wisp is fine. Doesn't change the clock. What you got? True Name? I don't think they have True Name in their Soulscar Mage Monastery Swift Spear Delver deck. But it's always in the back of my mind. It is a wizard, right? It does combo. I don't think they actually play Wizard's Lightning anymore, though. That card seems pretty horrendous. Saw it in like one list. I think it was in like a challenge top 16 or something that was just actually blue-red wizards with Wizard's Lightning. Is it a rogue? Oh, maybe it's not a wizard. I don't fucking know. Bolt my face. Man, I hope we're not dead to, We're dead to Fire Blast, but shrug. Blue's no Fire Blast. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no, we're getting Fire Blasted! We're dead. Fuck. If only I'd left up 3 mana to pick up my Batterskull. Probably running it back. Crew's pretty medium. Friend was playing Delver versus some guy on 2012 bug. Opponent names a Merfolk with Bitter Blossom in play. Or with you. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. If you name Rogue, it hits Tree and Bitter Blossom. Don't make any sideboard changes? No. Definitely not Holy Light because they're like all in on 1/2s. Pretty horrendous. Ugh, this hand sucks. Yeah, this hand is okay. Definitely not good. Gotta bottom that. If we're on the draw, that'd be nice. But if they just have like a Delver hand too, they don't daze my Ballista, we just get to trade it off. Or if they just kill this. Delver. Soulscar Mage, boo. I bottom this! Fucking Moto. God, how tempting is it to Wasteland and cast Aether Vial here? Is that bad? Is that like a really bad play? Hang on. I'm getting a bunch of missed calls for some reason. I'm gonna mute this for a second. Alright. Alright, that was weird. I don't even know what's delivery for me, and they should have dropped it off at the front desk, but whatever. But Bitter Blossom doesn't make Murph. Anyway, back to this game. How greedy is this file? Eh, very. Just lost an unlosable game versus Reanimator Emerald to 5 because I didn't notice he unmasked himself. Oof. I will not block. And we also need to draw a land. Or don't need to draw land, but would love to draw land. One top, one bottom. Oh, that's nice. As long as they don't, like, go land, shatter my vial here, then we, like, are pretty dead. But if they don't do that, I don't like this. Don't do it. Don't do it, opponent. Cast a cantrip. Thank God. Yeah, it doesn't. Nexus does not is not happy playing against Enchantress. That's for sure. Definitely a rough one. You have some like cross your fingers and like jam cards. Thalia, Chalice, Ethersworn if you have it, and like Cataclysm, but Judges is pretty much a buy for D&T unless you use it. Is it? I've had like okay success with it, but I've always felt like a dog in the matchup. And back at like when you played Ethersworn, it was better because like you could establish Mom plus Ethersworn, but they always play like what's it called now? Doomwing Giant. She's just like not. It's like such a rude card. Oh, nice. We can Ballista this Delver, hopefully. No Dazerino. Oh, dazed. Oh, well, we have Cleric to try to eat this. Yeah, without Canonus, it's definitely harder. Chalice is significantly worse than Canonus in that matchup, in particular. The real news is that Enchantress won something. Flips off Brainstorm, sure. They're just like chain lightninging my face. They're chain lightninging the mom. Do they have like another bolt here? Yeah. Well, mom absorbs 6 damage, so that's fine. We just get to like trade Insect Operation for Remorseful Cleric. Prelate on one. I don't think I really want to cast either of these spells. I don't want to like just walk them into a daze when I have this Vial sitting on 3. I can F6 in peace. I hate having to hold up vials. Risk factor. I think I'm taking 4 here, right? I go to 10, then to 8. They have 2 cards in. I have Prelate. Did we lose game 2? Yeah, we lost game 2. They had like Bolt Fire Blast at 7 or something. Oof. Stoneforge is a good draw. None of these get to gain me life immediately, but GT does if we rip a land, so I think I grab GT here, because life gain's pretty important. Shattering, or, I guess we have Flicker Wisp to try to protect from a Shatter, if that's what it comes down to. Always Skull? Reset Prelate to 3? Nah, probably not. Like, their 1s are so much scarier than another risk factor cast. I don't think it's always Skull. I think it might be GT here. I'll grab GT. If they like attack and then risk factor me again, we can even Flicker Wisp the Soul Scar Mage out of like and prevent it from hitting me. then play GTA after, hopefully. Rather than discarding this delta to the risk factor to have more lands. Oh, we also just get to block, actually, and then Flicker Wisp the Stoneforge once they risk factor me. I think I'm letting them draw 3 this time, though. Going down to 4 seems like risky business. So this lets me Batterskull if I don't draw the land as well. But we just draw the land, it makes my life a lot easier. Hey! Are they actually fixing Arbiter? They are! They're rolling back the update they made after when that was discovered that there was a super exploitable bug. So if this gets shattered, what's my plan? Should it be... I might have actually wanted to equip the Prelate and attack, just to like be able to block this Soulscar Mage with Wisp. Yeah, they're fixing Leonin Arbiter. I'm trying to figure out if I need to ping this off right now, or if I'm not pinging it off. So if they shatter it, I'm at 5, which is still like a pretty healthy life total. But I can also gain 4 and go to 12 and leave a Soulscar Mage in play. It's probably obsoleted because we have this Batterskull in hand. So I think leaving it in play and gaining life. What do they fix things now? That's new. I mean, they're not fixing it so much as they're rolling it back. Because it was fine in an update, but then they updated it and like completely broke the card. No. So the problem with Arbiter... Oh, cool, they conceded. Don't think about anything. I can sit and chat about Arbiter. So... as everyone's familiar, or as most people online are familiar with at this point, Arbiter used to be, like, totally bullshit because you had to click on it. Otherwise, like, if you cracked your fetch and didn't know about it, you would just, like, not be... You wouldn't have the timing to pay for it. It did not work like Mana Leak or anything. You had to do it pre-search effect. But in the latest update, they changed it so that it had, like, a Mana Leak-esque window where when you cracked your fetch, it asks you, hey, do you want to pay 2 mana to search through this Arbiter? Which is totally fine, and that's totally fine. As a person that played Leonin Arbiter, that's a really good thing that they updated, and I was really happy with it. But the issue was that because of the way they set it up, you could like crack your fetch, pay the 2 mana to pay for Arbiter, and your opponent never got priority back. So you couldn't Violent a second Arbiter, or Eldrazi Displacer, or Restoration Angel your Arbiter to make them pay 2 more. So there was a really obnoxious like bug that Death and Taxes players were complaining about. And then Moto basically replied and were like, yeah, it's corner case, fuck off. Which it was definitely not corner case, and it was super upsetting. But they were just basically like, we'll look into it, but we're not fixing it. But then Spider Space and Death and Cat Mix, who are both modern Death and Taxes streamers, they both discovered that there was an exploitable bug where you could put something on the stack, hold priority, and then pay for your own Arbiter, and it basically gave the thing you put on the stack split second. So it would you would pay for the Arbiter, and it would just auto-resolve your spell, so your opponent would never get to like pay for the Arbiter. So if you path their creature and hold priority and pay for your Arbiter, the path just resolves, and they don't get to pay for anything. So it basically gave any spell or ability you wanted split second. So then, as soon as there was an exploitable bug, Wizards was like, alright, fine, we'll change it back. Anyway, that's the story of how we finally got fucking Leonin Arbiter fixed. Alright, where's Blue Red Delver on here? What the heck, where is it? I played against it a lot. We're running out of time here. I'm trying to find Blue Red Delver on my sheet, but I'm blind. Oh, there it is. League matchmaking failed. We won game 1. Lost game 2, we probably shouldn't have. If I'd played better. If I'd played differently, I guess. Is the phrase I should use. Let's start the search, but didn't pay the arbiter. That's just some tough shit, same as some paper. When a player pays arbiter, does the other player get an early text too? No, individual players have to pay for it. But the way that the card is worded, you can't really make it user-friendly. It's by nature a very fuck you card. Yeah, that's accurate. The card is really, really just not a good implementation. It should, in reality, it should work. It should have been like Nullhide Ferox, where it just has a static ability. Players can't search the library, and then like an ability that like you can pay. Either player can pay 2 mana to like take the text off until end of turn or something. But like having it as like this weird special action you can take is just like the fucking worst. Ooh, the mirror. This hand's super... it's okay. It's okay except for the Thalia in the mirror. They'd have to remove the special action bit and modify... Yeah, exactly. It's just like, it is not a well-designed card at all. Alright, Stoneforge for GTAs. Not great. Not great. Stoneforge Batterskull. Alright, so they either don't know what they're doing, or they already have GTA. Should probably play as if they just have GTA, right? Oh, fuck. I mean, it's not like we had another plan that turn. I could have ported them, but that seems really shitty. Plan is like Thalia and hope they didn't have a Karakas. Probably thought you were Miracles. I don't know. Basic Plains Plow Your Mom seems like really not great. It's very likely. If they're if we're Miracles, they tutor Sword of Fire and Ice. Alright. So the issue here is that I guess we could plow the mom and wasteland this Karakas, and then if they put in GTA, they would need to have exactly second Karakas to connect the following turn. That's probably the best line. If they put in Batterskull, then it's like, whatever, they have a Batterskull. Very easily beat. They always have the they always have the Karakas if you have the Thalia in the mirror. Just like never. You never want to draw any Thalias. Yeah, sure. You got a germ. The issue is now we have to beat GTA if they have one. If they don't have one, then... Oh, fucking Christ. I'm almost tempted to just like block this and save 4 since the Thalia is never going to do anything else this entire game. Always. It's really tempting to just block this thing. What is this Thalia ever going to do for the rest of this game? No. Like, taxes their mana a little bit. I just Flicker Wisping this germ. We're super dead. If I Flicker Wisp the germ, they bounce the Thalia, I put in GTA, equip a Stoneforge, trade Stoneforge for Flicker Wisp, get 2 counters. We have to, like, recruit Revoker. I think that's my best line, but it's definitely not a good line. At least this way they can, You look dead. We're only dead if they actually have the GTA. If they're bad and they just grab Batterskull, then we're totally fine here. Because we have Recruiter and we're going to just bury them in card advantage. Yeah, I probably should have attacked with Thalia there. They have to bounce the skull to put it in play. Yeah, if they want to pick up their Batterskull and put it into play, that costs so much mana. Yeah, they just have GTA here. That's what I figured. So now we're pretty far behind. Oh, they have a plow too. Oh, fuck. Alright, yeah, we're just super dead. God, that second Karakas is super obnoxious. Grab Phyrexian Revoker. I only have one card left in hand, so there's definitely a chance we get to do something here. This is just turbo Stoneforge time. Suited up. You probably want to pump it, right? Because the GTA is just getting revoked here. Yep. It'd be nice to draw like Swords of Plowshares. Not exactly Swords of Plowshares. I really don't want to Flick Rest this Stoneforge. Seems pretty bad. They get to go get Sword. I just Flick Rest the GTA off of it. Just so it loses its counters and stops getting more. We take another 5. We have port their Karakas Vial in. Thalia block, pick up Thalia after that. Might be my best plan, actually. I just need them to just not find answers to my Phyrexian Revoker. I would consider Leyline of Singularity with 4 Karakas. Now that's a combo. Is Leyline Singularity double-sided? Am I weaponizing my opponent's Karakas? Ah, fuck. That is exactly what I didn't want them to draw, as it turns out. And they immediately drew it. That's unfortunate. We have Infinite Block. Yeah, Infinite Blocker was my plan to not die. Look very dead. And we're not very dead. We're mostly dead. So definitely not say very dead. We're close to dead, for sure. But we're not dead. I'm gonna let first strike damage happen first. And then pick it up. In case they want to, like, move it over to Jailer for some reason. I mean, we're definitely behind by a lot. A lot. We're not dead, but we're pretty close. Walking a very fine line here. Opponent just like has a Verdant Wingmare in their deck. All right, now we are just dead, right? Unless we draw something really good. Oh, we'll get our Flicker Wisp back. Ooh, nice draw. Good draw. Are we dead if I take Monarchy back? We have Wisp and Thalia. Thalia blocks Stoneforge, Wisp blocks whatever has the sword on it, and we take like 3 maximum? No. We just have to spend, we trade Monarch back a bunch. Give me that Monarchy, punk. Sell me on Wingmare? I'm not gonna. You really hate combo decks. There. Now you get to play for Wingmare. You get to unequip the Batterskull. That's true. Whatever. For however much that's worth. I think that's the only thing I can really flicker here. They're just gonna like suit up their Wingmare though, and I need to block it. You can't re-equip if you're double port. Yeah. Let me stack these triggers, whatever. Alright, that's something. Haven't done the math on what the hell we're doing, but we're not dead yet. I think we're still like very far behind. Like, we needed to have a lot more sick draws to win this game. They can just like take Monarchy back here. We have to like sit here trading Monarchy back and forth. Blister of 3 is so good. I mean, depends on how they... Depends on what happens this turn. But it definitely can... They lose their Jailer if they want Monarchy, right? They lose something if they want Monarchy. Probably the Jailer. They could just attack with Wingmare, Stoneforge, and just lose a Stoneforge. Also, the Jailer's just like a 2-2, right? Where's this? I don't know what's happening. What are they trying to cast? What is this? Oh, Flicker Wisp. Okay, that's not good. They get to Flicker Wisp their Jailer. Woof. We'll find out if it matters. This is like some weird shit going on. They can take them on, but we can ping down both their flyers and use our Flicker Wisp to take Monarchy back. But I don't know if that's enough, because we can't port that turn. And we lose our access to our Karakas for Thalia. We'll figure it out. Gonna leave this Vial on 2 in case we draw a land. We can still do that thing. Revoker's interesting. We don't need to port if they have Thalia. If we have Thalia in play. That's also true. Hello. So we can ping down both their flyers. Revoker's Skull. I don't know. They have Sword, which is also scary. Skull just gets blocked by Thalia infinitely. It's not infinitely if they equip it this turn. Is she okay? Is she meowing? What? You can use words, you can talk. I don't know what you're saying. I think we have to revoke her skull here. Let me sit and assess. So we take Monarchy back. We just chump block the thing that has the sword on it. What do you want? Just use your words. Tell me the thing that you need from me. Okay. Goodbye. So they have 2 cards in hand. One of them is Sword. They can play an equipped sword to anything. We can chump block it with the Thalia, but then we lose our infinite chump blocker forever. But it's more important. It's less important than Revoker, Mom, and Ballista here. Pass without using Ballista? No, I want to take the Monarchy from them. It also doesn't prevent equip, because they can equip the sword to 2 different creatures. They have 6 mana. I actually don't know which is better, Revoker Skull or Revoker Sword here. We'd have to chump block either way. It's gotta be Revoke. Revoke Skull, it's bad. No, it's not bad if they have Mom, because we have Ballista. Revoke Skull means that it's easier to Ballista ping down stuff. We try to get them if they put Sword on the stack. Yeah, but, I mean, I guess if they put Sword on the stack, they can't equip the Batterskull. But I think I'd rather turn off the Batterskull than the Sword. Being in King is overrated. Getting my Mom back is super not overrated. And also preventing them from being King anymore. I guess let's wait till end step, because we could draw, like, a weird better 2-drop. Or not. I think I am revoking this Batterskull. It might be wrong. But, so my theory here is that Ballista can beat things equipped with swords better than it can beat things equipped with Batterskulls. How to Switch not have a shrug emote in the year of our Lord 2019. Shrug. Yeah, the shrug emoji and the thinking emoji are like my favorites. Yep, you got me. Oh, I do have to chump block with one of my good things if they sort of work. I didn't think about that. So, but the revoking the Batterskull wasn't very good, right? Because I'm just gonna have to lose this the revoker with the Batter. Oh, they get to kill my Ballista? Or are they killing the revoker here? No, they're killing the Ballista. So we'll trade here. But this gives me time to reset up the Thalia now. Because they know now they don't have mana for sword. So this worked out. Weirdly. Jailer attack is kind of obnoxious, actually. Maybe I do need to block with Revoker here. Just so they don't get Monarchy back. Just trade with the Palace Jailer. I don't hate that. I'll get my Mom online next turn. Prevent them from having Monarchy. Ballista was about to go stupid mode, I agree. Leave this Vial on 2 forever. For infinite Thalia blocking. Draw land, sure, whatever. Play a thing. They didn't flicker the GTA Revoker. Yeah, I don't know. Don't worry about it. Am I attacking? Can I attack with my Flicker Wisp? No attacks here? I think I can attack with my Wisp, right? We have 2 blockers, right? We have a Thalia and a Revoker. And a Mom for blockers. I think I do need to start chipping them down. Sure, you get the sword. We draw. File, nice draw. Port that. Also port a land, because why not? Also file in this Thalia. I guess this Valiant Thalia is worse against like top deck second Karakas. No, they just played anyway and hit me in combat. Just doing it now in case they like drew a non-creature spell they wanted to cast. I don't think that matters a whole lot. Because if it's like Plow or Vial, 8 of them cost 2 mana and they can still equip. Definitely not dead, but it's also definitely anybody's game. They can't attack here, though. They just lose their guy. Just double block pro white the Phyrexian Revoker, then pick up the Thalia with my Karakas? Yeah. The perfect draw. Get him. Opponent said something in chat. What'd they say? Punt on me. That was like 3 minutes ago. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was, opponent. Drawing Stoneforge is insane here. We can actually go get... Are any of our... Do we have any equipments? Do we not... we can get our sword, right? I guess we port planes here? The Stoneforge gets sword, yeah. Floating a mana? Sure. I'll go to your draw step. Are they gonna pick up and put in Skull? Sure. I don't care. Sure. That's a Batterskull. Skull. You got it, buddy. The second port seemed incorrect? It doesn't. It really doesn't matter. That second port didn't really matter a lot. It forced them to use the mana then and there before they got to their main phase. Wow, they concede to that. That seems a little hasty. Show me their hand. Oh, they had a plow? They couldn't do anything? With this board state and a plow in hand? Oh, because double mom, duh. Whew. Oh, God. Hey, Patrick, remember when you said that we were dead? I was so wrong. Hey, yeah. Never... the sword is insane. Like, we're definitely ahead. I think drawing the Stoneforge finally pulled us ahead that game. I think it was a little bit hasty, because if they had drawn, like, Recruiter... I don't know if they have, like, a Ballista in their deck. You are dead. This is Purgatory. I mean, the Death and Taxes Mirror is basically hell, so... I blamed your opponent for being bad when I assumed they were. So what are we board again? These... Definitely. I guess maybe Brightling. Let's see what... Because it's easy 5 cuts, because 4 Thalia Prelate. You'd be drawing 3 cards a turn and head on board. Thank you, opponent, for conceding that. Yeah, it was going to take a while. Opponent, like, was... There was a point in that game where it was, like, 38-6. We were going to have to chip them down. But I think we had finally pulled ahead with that Stoneforge. I think it's not unreasonable that my opponent can win that game, though. If they have, like, Recruiter for, like, a big Ballista, or even, like, Revoke Sword, plus, like, Flicker Wisp it out of the way. But we had 2 Moms, so I think we were ahead unless they had Ballista in their deck. Which maybe they don't. Anyway, I think this Brightling is probably better than Spirit Keeper. Brightling does a good, like, fogging GT thing. Spirit Keeper's pretty medium against the matchup where, like, nothing ever dies. Everything just gets exiled or attacked through with Moms and whatnot. What is Ballista good for? I don't know. Ballista pings off a bunch of Moms and lets them, like, activate, like, turn on their plow. Oh, what is Ballista good for in general? It's good in a lot of fair matchups. Specifically, it's insane in the mirror. But it's fine against, like, Delver and stuff. It's decent against Grixis as well. It's like a threat that late game you can put a bunch of mana into, pings down Strixes, whatever. Same as unkeepable garbage. How bad is opening chests if you need play points? Why do you need play points? Because you could just sell them for ticks, right? They're supposed to be going back up since the new set dropped. I think it's bad EV to open them trying to get, like, play points or ticks or whatever you need. I always just sell my chests, though. Oof, this hand's good. Ooh. Just top more removal. Deal. Play Vile, don't play Mom. Or neither. Deal. I was going for, I'd rather them Vile than Moms, so I can play my Vile, but in the long run, Vile's probably just way worse for me, because it's harder to play around Viles. But them playing neither is great. Now we just get to set up. Well, let's see, it lets me enter events with play points and ticks. Oh, like a combination? Yeah, then opening them is, like, really garbage. They got Batterskull again. Do they just have the GT? I think I need to plow the Stoneforge. Is Kargus just a wasteland target postboard? Yeah, pretty much. Unless your opponent's bad and kept in Thalia's. Can't lose. This hand is pretty gas. We definitely can't lose, but it's sweet. Ugh, more Stoneforges. Can we stop? Fails to find. Alright, well, I think I need to plow this Stoneforge too. Feels really bad, but, I mean, that one was just a Squire, so... This lets me untap. I just get to cast my sword here. Unfortunately, I don't have a 2-drop to Violin. If I just had, like, a Stoneforge or a Remorseful Cleric here, or even, like, a Revoker, that'd just be game. STB was aggressive there? I don't think so. I mean, if I don't plow it, they're just going to also make a Batterskull and just have access to their equipment a lot easier. We know they have all 3 equipment in their hand. What is this? Yeah, see, they do have Ballista in their deck. 1 mana answer to 2 mana threat. I would have thought about it. Now it's definitely not the plan. I thought about equipping, yeah. I would have considered it. I probably wouldn't have gone through with it, but I would have thought about it for a hot second. Alright. Playing around Wisp. It's fine. That's less fine. Not great. But their hand is 3 equipment and 2 unknowns, so we're in a decent spot here. We just need to find action at all, just anything. Cards with power and toughness. Recruiter would be insane. So both players have equipments but no threats to put them on? Yeah, pretty much. My opponent is, like, super flooded with equipment. And I don't know if they don't have any threats. You still cast things. Oh, like a Umezawa's GT. That's not a thing I'm worried about. Ugh, Cavern. Are they gonna Relic Order me? Ugh. This sucks. Sure. What if I had, like, Flicker Wisp there? Oh, wow, we're fucking dead now. If I just, like, Violent Flicker Wisp in response to them targeting my Vial, seems really loose. Then they just, like, super die. No, this is game 2. Definitely sideboard Relic Order, but now we're just horrendously dead. I mean, not because we can draw some answers to GTA and we don't have a board state right now, but I'm calling you dead again. I mean, I thought I was dead last game too, but like for top deck, Council's Judgment into a threat, we're pretty fine here. Revoker wouldn't be bad. Oh yeah, poor me. You got me. Got me good as I draw my Batterskull that I can't cast. Oh, nice. Really tempted to exile this Relic Order, but that seems super greedy. We can beat a sort of Fire and Ice. We can't really beat a GTA. How bad does that card sound? Very. Not gonna lie to you. Card is pretty horrendous. Maybe if it was a 3-2, it would actually be more playable. Yeah. The issue is that, like, if I exile the Relic Order, they have no creatures to put the equipment on. They have this Batterskull, though. Kind of surprised they aren't just playing and equipping Sword and getting in. Do they board out Sword of Fire and Ice? If so, that's fucking great for me. Well, less great, because we just can't draw a card with relevant text. But you get to secretly choose, so your opponent has to sit on their toes. That's one of my favorite, like, rules texts in the game, is secretly choose an opponent. Came back and what the fuck is happening? How's Vial equipped with the Catman? No, it's exiling my Vial. Gonna port me. You got me. Goodbye, Caracas. Gonna wasteland my Rishadan port. You got me. Fucking Christ. Have we drawn a spell besides the plow? Oh, we drew the Council Judgment. That was good. What if we just played D&T with 4 blows to 4 Hangerback, 4 Ravager, 4 Ranger Tomb? Are we just playing Steel Stompy? None of those cards sound particularly good. Oof. Again, probably wanted to just Relic Ward the Fire and Ice, but okay. Whatever you say, opponent. Really hates my Aether Vials for some reason. Christ, those draws were pretty heinous. Ugh. Opponent boarded out Sword, which is weird. Sword's great. If only you could modular into non-artifacts. What type of counters did GTA get? Charge counters? Yeah, I guess charge counters. There was the thing in Mirrodin was all about like 1/1 counters and or charge counters, right? And you get better at not top decking lands. Hey, I used all my magic drawing that Council's Judgment. I was like, man, we really need Council's Judgment to beat this Relic Order with the GTA on it. And then I drew the Council's Judgment, but then I didn't specify that then I immediately needed something that had power and toughness to put a sword on. So we just drew a bunch of lands. Still confused on why my opponent was attacking my Vial when I had like 7 lands in play. As I say, we would have won if we would have won. Yeah, exactly. If only we would have won, then we would have won. Something bad beat stories. I mean, that's like the name of the game in the mirror is just like fucking bad beats. At least the post-board games are a little bit more skill intensive, but like there's so many that just don't fucking matter. It's like none of my decisions mattered. It was just my opponent had better luck than me. Game 1 decisions mattered. That was actually one of the more interesting games against Death and Taxes. God, this hand is greedy. Snap keep. Ugh. This hand is so greedy. Mirror's the best. Mirror's the fucking worst. We're gonna top deck 6 lands anyway. That's the good way to look at it. Snap keep this hand because we're just gonna rip 6 lands off the top. This hand has a lot of good spells. Like, Vial, Swords, Mom, Judgment are all like really, really good. So I am considering this hand. I don't consider one land Vial hands in the mirror a lot, but like it's history, not results oriented thinking. It checks out. Easy keep. I don't think any one-landers in the mirror are easy keeps. I think I'm gonna keep it though. Just get like Revoker or Vial and not draw a second land and die. That's what always happens. Hey, put a mulligan. Better chance that our Vial doesn't get answered. But our opponent does hate Aether Vials. They've established that after game 1. Or game 2. So maybe it's a bad idea to rely on Aether Vials. The secret is to mull and see that the top 2 cards were lands. Good thing you can't do that on Moto. Oh, we're playing this game. Alright. Watch them play Isolate. I would, like, tilt off a building. Alright. Mom's a good draw, even if it's not a land. They're less inclined to Revoker me, I assume. Even if they do, we have Plow now. Second Vial. Alright. One of those games. Oh, nope, they have a land. Alright, my mom might die. Give the old college try. Wow. Opponent plowing my mom. That's just not very kind. Land. Pathro and Stoneforge. My mom might die. Are you writing a novel? My mom might die, but not before. Or it's because my opponent plowed her. That's a land, right? I mean, I am definitely looking at this Stoneforge and looking at this Path to Exile. Not saying it's not a plan, but it's not a plan. Well, the mom didn't die. Yeah, she just went to the farm. That's bad. At least if they just grab, like, Wisp, we can kill the Recruiter. If they get greedy and, like, Revoker, we can just plow it and whatever. I wouldn't hate grabbing Revoker here just for, like, the random cheese win. Relic Order. It resets my Vial. It's a little bit more obnoxious. But, again, we can still just plow it. So it's whatever. Let's draw a land, please. Please. I hope they don't already have a Flicker Wisp. That'd be bad. Dead. Give me back my Vial, jerk. Hey. Well, that's a wastelandable land. Lets us put in our GT. We might just have to put in Batterskull because our GT. Yeah, chat told me we were gonna draw 6 lands. It might just be put in Batterskull instead of putting in GT, just because Batterskull can actually do something. Yeah, chat lied to me. Besides putting in GTA connecting is so high though. Yeah, but we need to like rip another land to draw to GTA. And they have a Vial on 3 and 2, so like being able to connect with this GTA is definitely, you have to dodge a lot of things. Alright, later, Joel Sami. Have a good one. Man, this league seems like it's going on forever. Battle School's fine, I'm not happy about it, but like it does something in the interim while I desperately try to find a land drop. What you got? You gonna wasteland me? Sweet, we get to untap. It's a good start. We get to untap with this Crocus. I have no idea why they didn't wasteland it. I mean, I guess I put in this GTA. Oh, whoops, I'm gonna do that. They gave me the land. They didn't want to waste my Caracas, so... This Revoker? Seems hasty if it is. Yeah, sure. Like, I'm not equipping the GTA this turn. Maybe it's the Vial. But we have Path for that. Nope, they just really wanted to revoke that GTA. Sure, dude. Get him. Hoping one of the last cards isn't Flicker Wisp. It's not. We may live yet. Do still need to draw a third land, though. Also, just very confused why they didn't wasteland. They just didn't use the mana, and they didn't wasteland the Crocus and port the plains. They just, like, ported the Crocus and did nothing. The most confusing line ever. Okay, they're just gonna Flicker Wisp the Germ, sure. Wait, they're not gonna Flicker Wisp their Recruiter? They want to get in for damage when I'm at 25? This seems like a very not correct line. They don't want to just kill me with infinite Flicker Wisps? And or protect them from getting GTA? I mean, sure. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat, opponent. Can we just draw... Can they not wasteland? No, they're going to port me even if they don't wasteland me. That's what they did last turn. Can we draw a land, supremely punish the opponent, Flicker Wisp this Revoker, equip GTA to Stoneforge, just like murder them? Opponent has not demonstrated that they know how to play TNT very well. Still not wastelanding me. Cool. They will probably port me, though. Yep. Just gonna let that happen. Ooh. Alright. Is it Flicker Wisp Revoker, attack with GTA Stoneforge time? And then, like, ping off the, like, the Wisp and the Recruiter? And then we have Revoker versus Wisp. We can also just path the Revoker, equip GTA again. They only have a Vial on 2. Not a lot of scary things can happen with a Vial on 2. Just slam, yeah, that's the plan. They're gonna, like, fucking Thalia me, and I'm gonna, like, tilt off the face of the earth. Violin, Containment Priest on my Aether Vial. What's up, freak? How's it going? Time to give our opponent the business here. It is beat down o'clock. Containment Priest in the mirror would not be unexpected, given how much they hate Vile. Oh yeah, they're super dead now. This game's over. Are very close to it. Let's kill this recruiter so I don't have to deal with another Wisp. Found a matchup as bad as D&T vs. Elves. Playing Tess against Soldier Stompy. Or are they tapping the Crocus that taps for white when there's a Wasteland that they're not using? I don't know, man. I got a lot of questions about what the opponent's been doing this game. I feel like they should have Wastelanded the Crocus and been porting out basic planes like 40 turns ago. Game GTA again. You got me. I think they've just forgotten. Yeah, Wasteland is just, it's not basic wastes. It has actual text. They just completely forgot it existed. They don't even tap it for mana. Maybe they'll continue to not Wasteland me. Then when they port my Caracas, I can Path the Revoker, and then I'll have 2 mana to GT them. Are they jailering me? That's rude. It's like mildly annoying. They're gonna draw some extra cards here. Like 2 off of the before I get Monarchy back. But definitely still very beatable. Really filing it now. Stoneforge? Sure. I already killed their Jite. They have Batterskull still? Right? Oh, they do have Sword of Fire and Ice. Or they brought it back in, I don't know. Hey, they figured it out. They did it. Puzzle solved. When did we kill GTA? We, like... Oh, no, that wasn't this game, was it? That was last game we Council Judgment did. Wait. Fuck, now I'm even more confused. Why don't they have... God damn it. This game continues to confound me. What is happening? I thought last game was this game, but yes, you're right. I haven't killed a Cheetah this game. We still have Council Judgment in hand. Yeah, you can path or pour me. I don't really care. Oh, Revoker's on GTA. That's why they didn't grab it. Okay, that makes some sense. Aha! As soon as they Wasteland the Crocus, we drill the second one. Got him. I think we're just passing here. We can, like, path this Revoker. We have Flicker Wisp for, like, Batterskull or something. This game makes my head hurt? Yeah, you're telling me. Upkeep Path Revoker, probably. So they can't have, like, a Flicker Wisp. Yeah, they've drawn several cards, so Flicker Wisp would not be unheard of. Should probably, like, Violent Flicker Wisp now to play around them fucking drawing a Containment Priest. Considering that does, like, fucking savage me. Maybe I should have Flicker Wisp my Batterskull on my turn so I could just block here. Oh, cool, they're just not attacking. We have to do this in the second main to make 2 creatures. Yeah. Wisp the Batterskull is in fact the plan. Hopefully they don't have an answer for this Wisp. Because we really want to try to take Monarchy from them. Am I just equipping Wisp and attacking with both? Yeah. GJ the Batter Skull? Eh. What do I lose to if I GTA the Wisp instead of the Batter Skull? Are we trading Batter Skulls? Sure, fucking deal. That way either we get Monarch or GT counters. Oh, okay, that makes sense. If they want to prevent me from... Okay, yeah, I buy that. For sure. I think I'm just taking down their Germ. Oh, no, they're stack blocking it. They found the line. What creature do I get back again? Is it another Wisp? I forget what they jailered. Oh, nice, another Wisp. Oh god, I need to play faster. Flicker my skull. Yeah, this game's over now. I have to play more DNT. Yeah, DNT. I mean, the DNT mirror. Oh, fuck. Yeah, actually click on those triggers. DNT mirror is a goddamn clusterfuck nightmare. But now the game should be over. We should play the mirror sometime on stream. Oh. Streaming the mirror is just testing the mirror is just the worst. But we should. Sure. What do you... Do you have the GTA? I'm sure they have a sword, whatever. Yeah, not. Just ping this thing. Fuck it. Are you dead? Alright, we have 5 GT counters and the Monarchy, so that's pretty strong. 2 Council Judgments in hand. Yeah, sure, resolves. What do you got? Recruiter, sure. Second Jailer? Doesn't do anything. Just kill this. The 3 counters on there after... yeah, it might have been lethal. Math is hard. Opponent said something. Did it say GG's? So much for holding control. Oh, they tried to hold... oh, they wanted to, like, hold control, activate Stoneforge, pick up Batter Skull, and put it back in. That was when they put in the sword there. Not that it really mattered. The game was basically over at that point. Hey, they got a Ballista. Ping down my Wisps. But now they're just super dead, so... doesn't particularly matter. Put Council's Judgment on stack. What would you like to do in response, opponent? I'm going to vote for the Stoneforge. Oh, they're just pinging my face? Alright, well, I'm definitely voting for the Stoneforge now. Oh, cool. They conceded. We did it! Oh, God, I hate the mirror! Because that literally took 50 minutes. Huh, hey, I finally got these things. Neat. You have to like 4-1 or 5 over them, I think. Holy fuck, the mirror sucks. What do I have here? Oh, wait, I have 36? When did this happen? I've never seen me actually get these things. Did these like convert from like a previous tournament? Did I like get some of these for results from like last season or something? I have no idea how these legacy points work. Oh yeah, we got M19. Well, no, should be getting like RTR or GRN Vanguards, I think, soon, right? I don't know. Vanguards work either. Whatever. Anyway, maybe the challenge where you got second. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like the trophies you got last season or something on the conversion, because these qualifier point things are like pretty new. But maybe maybe it was second place in the challenge that got me. I got 34. That's a weird number to get. I don't think I'm 4-1. I forget when they implemented these. I haven't looked in other products for a hot second there. Anyway, I need to record that game. God, that match is tiring. They're for qualifiers you get for every 4-1 or better and a challenge. Yeah, I know what they're for. I don't know when they started happening and why I have 36 of them. Because I just got 2. Hold on the sideboard. I'm testing it. It's likely very bad. I have yet to board it in ever. But, yeah. I like testing weird cards. I just need to take a little bit of a breather after the Death and Taxes mirror. We won game 1, lost game 2, won game 3. Alright, so I think I'm just going to play this list again. The Holy Light's likely just really shitty. Should be a second path, and Brightling on the board is cool. Yeah, Brightling has been okay. I like Brightling. It might be like a third Chalice, but Brightling's been coming in a lot. I don't know if that means it's good enough, though. It's really good if you don't expect a lot of combo decks, because it's good against a lot of the fair decks, or at least, like, serviceable in a lot of the fair decks, where Chalice is specifically for, like, Miracles, Combo, and Grixis, question mark, question mark. But I wouldn't mind playing, like, 3 Chalice. I definitely wouldn't mind playing Second Path. I think the Holy Light's probably very cuttable. We'll run it back for this league, though. Especially because I just don't want to edit deck lists. Alright. That wasn't bad. We lost. The only loss was to Maverick, in which we got a little bit unlucky. Shit happened. We like crushed some people. What was Choops on? Oh yeah, Choops was the Blue Red Delver, where I probably could have won game 2 if I had taken a different line. I have to go back and watch that. I think I was like playing pretty fast and loose because I thought I was like pretty safe, and then suddenly I was at 7 life and I got Bolt Fire blasted and died. But Blue Red Delver feels like a really good matchup every time I've played against it. And then the Mirror, which was just the Mirror, which is just a garbage fest all the time. Alright, let's do the second league. Oh no, I wasn't supposed to close game chat, oops. Play Manriki in the sideboard? I could. I just don't see enough of the Mirror to play Manriki, honestly. It's like only good against Stoneforge decks, and there's so little Stoneforge decks. A lot of them are being kept down by Grixis. Manriki's like a super narrow sideboard card. I've not played it in good conscience probably since Kolaghan's command got printed. But sometimes you play it if the right meta calls for it. If like your local meta is a bunch of Stoneblade decks, or you're in a smallish tournament, you see a bunch of people casting Stoneforge Mystics. But I've had very middling results with the card post Jeskai Delver. That matchup was also just unwinnable, even if you had a Manriki. God, that matchup was just the fucking pits. The old Blue Red Stoneblade deck, or Delver Blade deck. It had some like weird deck building problems in terms of the total meta, kind of the same as Blue-White Delver does currently, but because like you're playing Stone Forges and Plows in your Delver deck. I only want a reason to buy a foil Manriki. I own a foil Manriki. Sounds good. I think it's Mav again. Maverick it is. Yeah, seems okay against Maverick, except for the Thalia. If they just like slam turn 2 Knight, it could definitely get bad. Since they slam turn 2 Knight, they're not killing my mom. Please no plow. Deal. Maybe it's a Lurin. Lurin doesn't play... I guess like they could play a Lurin with like Recruiter the guard, but Savannah and Noble Hierarch is just gonna be Maverick like 9 times out of 10. Yeah, also unfortunate for Chite. This matchup's gonna be a while. It's all good. I got you, freak. What do you got this time? Green Sun? Nope. Library? That's scary. Library is a good card to play when you have 2 cards left in your hand in the Death and Taxes matchup. Ooh, I like Remorseful Cleric here. I like it a lot. And flies over their garbage and holds the Jite. So Remorseful Cleric play Wasteland, so if they want to take me off of play equip Jite next turn, they have to Wasteland my Wasteland, and then I can Wasteland their Savannah. They probably definitely should not have done that right now, but okay. I'll take it. There's never a reason to, like, really waste... Oh, they're gonna pick up their Savannah? That's mean. That is a reason. I'll give them that. Alright. They got me. That is the reason you should Wasteland right there. But anyway, I was about to say, there's never a reason to, like, Wasteland on end step when you can just untap and reassess, but that's definitely a reason to. If you have Script Ranger to protect your land from getting Wastelanded. So they got me there. Good on you, opponent. Now they also have a flyer that, like, blocks my flyer. Oh, no, I can just, like... I guess I could, yeah, I could just pro-green my Cleric and attack. It's risky, though, if they have, like, plows. Also, I can't equip the Jite because they Wasteland my Wasteland still. Green Sun time. Just for a night. Kind of surprised there was no, like, Qasali plan. Block is literally free, right? Yeah, they have no mana. Oh, they actually... No, they can untap a Hierarch. Never mind, this block is not free. Untap a Hierarch and cast Plow. Speaking of Plow, can we draw one? Not Plow. They have access to Knight, which is bad. We could beat Mazavith. We have these Rishadan ports. Probably better than just, like, playing Recruiter. Just playing on Jitang. This Knight's going to be a beating, though. Letting them untap with Knight is not something I'm super keen on doing. Is it Qasali time? Stoneforge. 1, 2, until. Ooh, they can like just play and equip here. That's super bad for me. I think we're dead. Scrub Ranger, pick up land, untap Noble, play land. Pay 2 mana, equip to Scrub Ranger. Or activate Knight, that works too. I mean, they still have to use the... Oh, never mind. Yeah, they got plenty of mana. Alright, we did. We tried. Both teams tried hard. Maybe they don't equip. You never know. Man, they saw the line. Man, they saw the second line. Yeah, we're super boned. That Sylvan was pretty bad. Alright, yeah, we're dead. You got me, opponent. What am I looking at? What did I board in last time? Path, Relic Order, Recruiter, Judgments, and I think the Priest? Cut. Thalia's Prelate. And Spirit Keeper for Priest. That looks fine. Also looks like what I did last time. I'm going to keep this. I'm not super psyched about it. It's really good if we don't get hit by a Wasteland. Even if we do, like, double Mom in this matchup is really, really strong. Hopefully they're not on the Black Splash. We didn't really see that last game. Here's second land. That's also good to see. Grab GT. Maze is their land drop. Alright, I like to see that. We can definitely beat Maze because we have a Wisp. We can definitely, like, attack through a Maze. It'll just take a little while. Ooh, we also just have Wasteland. So that means if we go land, Mom, put in GT, next turn we can Wasteland, Maze, and equip. I like that. This opponent trying to make Maverick happen. Yeah, we're playing as Maverick twice today. This is the second time. Mom, sure. Why am I never playing against Maverick on MTGO? It's not super common, for sure. Also, I think they're pretty far behind here now. Because we have Wasteland for this Mazavith. Yeah, game's just over. We just get to, like, ping off their Mom and their Noble here, and they're stuck on one land. Game 3, alright. Probably not doing anything different in the sideboarding. Everything here seems pretty fine. Containment Priest continues to be, like, weird. There's a chance that Spirit Keeper or Brightling is better than the Priest, but I never know. Priest is, like, okay. I never like a rip in the Maverick matchup. It always feels really clunky. Only really shuts off their Knights, and also doesn't shut off their Knights, just makes them small. Man, this hand seems greedy as hell. This hand's good. Like Mom, Plow. Put them all into 6. God. We are on the draw. Oh, God. Man, how greedy is this keep? How greedy is this keep, chat? I feel like the answer is incredibly. Then we'll do 6. We go Wasteland, Vial, go. We need to rip a... If we go rip a land, we just, like, play Ballista, Vial, and Mom. Play, like, another Mom. Get to this sword at some point. We have a Plow, too. God. It sounds so good, but it's so bad. I'm just going to keep it and die to removal on Vial. Probably. Maybe they'll just... I don't know, they kept. I was supposed to say, maybe they'll just mulligan to 5, make my life easier. You don't play D&D to not keep turn 1 Vial. I mean, vaguely true. Green Sun for Arbor. Deal. Uh-oh. This is when they just, like, turn to Qasali, pop it on Vial, and just, like, absolutely dead. Wasteland my Wasteland. Alright. I'm playing this game. Oh god, that's not a game I want to play. No! If they have a land here, I have to trade a Mom with a Dryad Arbor. Ugh. Would have liked to get a Mom online first. Solid 6. Yeah, this is a strong 6 from the opponent here. I don't think I'm leaving this Vial on one. Or I think I'm taking this Vial up, regardless of the fact that I can't put anything in. This Mom's just not that important right now. Oh, thank God, we drew a land. We need to, like, get to Revoker for, or, like, Recruiter for Revoker, or Leonin Relic Order or something. Why not Violent Mom in response to uptake? Yeah, that makes sense. There's a chance that I, like, just don't want to let them utilize their G-Take counters, though. And just, like, keep the Mom around for when I deploy... Because I am going to deploy this second Vial eventually as well. So there's a chance I want to just, like, revoke this G-Take before I play my second Mom, because Mom's actually good. But I didn't consider your line at all. In which it's probably... there's a chance that it's also fair. Alright, so I don't love revoking this G-Tay. Because they could have an answer. I guess Relic Warding it is better. Because at least it clears the counters off of it. Even if they, like, plow my Relic Warder. They don't have a creature currently. They could have, like, Scrib Sprite plus plow. And that's just terrible, but... I actually can't cast Scrib Sprite plus plow this turn. So yeah, let's recruit Relic Warder and Relic Ward this sword. Or G-Tay. They'll probably ping off Recruiter and gain 2 life. Leon and Relic Warder. Relic Ward. Yep. Makes sense. Gains 2 life. I want to disenchant for a creature. Yeah, just straight up disenchant would be so much fucking better than Relic Warder. With our luck, it's going to be like a 1-3, though. Alright, we're back in the driver's seat, I think. Oh, alright. Alright, well, we're super going to plow that. Some good draws. I believe this mom helps protect the Relic Order. Tireless Tracker. Alright, that's definitely scary. That's definitely scary. This is very concerning. At least they're not wastelanding me. There's a chance we can draw the land to play the sword still. Nope. Because maybe I should have attacked with Relic Order there. Aggressively use the Mom. Because if they block and crack, I can use the Mom to deal it 2 and then ping it. And taking this Tireless Tracker off the board is like pretty important. Especially because I'm going to wasteland my Karakas and leave my hand dead. Just I need to win off the back of this Crusader, which is not super good odds. Ugh, opponent's playing snow-covered land. God, we can't lose now. Sure. That's horrifying. It's still winter. No excuse. Especially a deck like Maverick that probably doesn't play enough basics to warrant splitting, especially splitting basic planes. Alright, well they didn't wasteland me for some ungodly reason, but then they didn't get punished, so... Maybe they're just trying to tilt me. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Is the plan ping off this soldier, hit Elspeth down to 1, play second Mom, and then we'll have 2 Moms to clean up the Elspeth after? I'm concerned that, like, just jumping this Tireless Tracker a bunch is just actually going to kill me. So I don't hate just jamming Mom here. Ping off Soldier, attack Crusader at Elspeth. If only I had ripped a land at any point here. Supremely punish them for, like, not wastelanding me for no reason. Cracking the clue is not that important. Wastelanding your opponent with 2 lands seems pretty relevant. Even if they have vials. I hope they just continue to not wasteland me. In the following turn, we can use the Mom plus the Crusader to finish off this. Yeah, there's the wasteland. The Mom plus the Crusader to finish off the Elspeth. And still have a Mom up to protect the Relic Order. Oh, God. They don't have anything that can attack through yet. Wait, yeah, no, they have enough mana. No, they plus their Elspeth. Why didn't they, like, jump a guy if they had Stoneforge? Because they can definitely play and equip the sword this turn. But now they're not going to be able to jump a thing. Which, thank God. I don't know what this is for, but it's scary. Oh, they just have a thing with flying. Now we're pretty hosed. We really need to draw like Flicker Wisp. Oh man, Scrub Ranger plus Tireless Tracker. That's a combo. Please top deck Flicker Wisp. Right on time, third land. If only I had been able to cast Council's Judgment last turn. Now we're pretty dead. Not 100%, but we're super far behind this Tireless Tracker. Drag them back into the game. This.